I thought it'd be fun to do a ranking of all the Star Wars shows that are canon.
Yes, we did get a comment on our last Star Wars ranking to do shows. This is definitely more of your list.
Yes, it is. All right, so starting it off at number 7, I have Resistance.
Okay.
You know, not to say that this is a bad show, but this is definitely geared more towards kids. You know, I tried to get into it. I gave it a chance, but it's just not my show.
Okay.
I don't vibe with it.
Fair enough.
So number 6, I have Boba Fett.
Okay.
Book of Boba Fett. Bro, I mean, like, Boba Fett, such a badass character.
Yeah.
But there were so many flaws in this show. There were so many.
Yeah, you know, and it was off to a good start, too, because I really liked learning about what happened right after the Starlight Pit and the Tusken Raiders.
Yes, I thought it started off great with him living with the Tusken Raiders and everything. And then, you know, it just fell off so hard. Like, the best episodes were literally the ones with Mando in it.
It was Mando 2.5.
It literally was. You know, we finally got to see a little bit more of his story, which we all were hoping for.
Yeah.
But come on, he shouldn't steal the show.
Right.
Next up, though, at number 5, I have Bad Batch.
Okay.
Bad Batch was good. I personally liked it. The stakes just seemed like kind of lower in this show. I mean, it's literally like all about their survival. Like they're not trying to, you know, save democracy, you know, the Republic or anything like that. Like it's nothing like that kind of scale. It's literally just about like them kind of figuring out what to do. It's all about Clone Trooper Squadron 99, which is actually really cool because they all have like genetic defects technically, but they all have a special ability because they're not perfect clones. So like a great example would be Basher, and he's just freaking huge. Like he basically he's gigantic and basically is the brute and has super strength almost. Like that's his genetic difference. But you know, it was just really cool, and it kind of gave us some insight to, you know, after the fall of the Republic.
Right.
And number 4, I have Kenobi.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's a little lower than I thought it would be.
All right. I mean, come on. Kenobi was good.
It was.
Definitely had his flaws. You know, I've said it before. I don't understand why it had filler episodes when it was like 6 episodes long. I'll say it again, not a fan of this Disney 6-episode format.
I think they might start to be getting the hint because Andor is 12 episodes, I believe.
Good.
And Daredevil's going to be 18 episodes.
Good. I mean, I thought every actor did a great job. Child actress who played Leia was great.
She was great.
Ewan McGregor coming back, playing our freaking favorite character ever, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
And not to mention the freaking intensity that we see between him and Anakin.
Vader was so badass in Kenobi.
Vader was so good. At number 3, I have Rebels.
Okay.
So Rebels is a very good show. Like, you know, I started it off and I thought I wasn't going to be a huge fan. Like I had just finished Clone Wars and I was looking for my next Star Wars content to binge. And, you know, I watched the first few episodes and I was like, this is really good. And especially because it was characters I didn't even know.
Yeah,
and
it introduces a lot of new characters.
It's like all new characters. I didn't think I was going to connect with like any of them, but you know, I ended up like starting to root, and like Ezra Bridger is like one of my favorite Jedi now.
Interesting.
Like it's so awesome. And Kanan Jarrus, like, I mean, who teaches him.
Yeah. And we get to see more of Ahsoka.
Yeah, and we get to see more of Ahsoka. And, you know, I thought the animation style was going to throw me off, but, you know, I got used to it.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, the lightsabers do throw me off.
Yeah, they're a little skinny, but, you know.
I do like the animation of the people themselves.
Yes. So, Rebels, absolutely super solid. And one of my favorite characters that we get to see in this series is freaking Thrawn, bro. Admiral Thrawn is one of the most intimidating bad guys ever, and I can't wait to see him in a live-action adaptation. At number 2, I have Mandalorian. The best live-action TV show for Star Wars.
Easily.
From the amazing performance we get from Pedro Pascal, you know, he's just able to convey so much emotion based on his voice, because we never see his face.
No, we barely see his face.
We barely see his face like the entire time. And yet you're still able to get like
connect with him.
You're still able to connect with him. And you know, I respect any actor who can do that, where they're wearing a mask and you can't see it, like you can't see their face. Like that's hard to convey emotion through purely your voice, and that's why I have a lot of respect for voice actors as well.
But yeah, season 2 of Mandalorian is like one of the best seasons like period that I've seen.
Yes, season 2 is so freaking good.
So good.
And we also see Boba Fett in season 2.
do.
And that's the kind of Boba Fett I was hoping we were going to see in his show, but we don't.
Yeah, Ahsoka, live action Ahsoka.
Live action Ahsoka, bro. We get to see Luke Skywalker again.
In his prime.
Yeah. But yeah, Mandalorian, holy shit. Just what a solid show all around. And I love how it's just got this whole space western vibe.
Yes.
And the music fits it
music is
perfectly.
So good.
But now at number 1, can't have anything else. I got Clone Wars.
Yeah, okay.
So Clone Wars did not start off the strongest, but holy shit did it finish strong.
Right.
Like, oh my God. Like season 7 in itself is like enough to just take the cake from finale, any other show.
Finale was crazy.
It was so good. And what I love about it the most, Anakin is like, he is the main story. Anakin is like the main story of Star Wars. It's always been like his story.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we finally get to see a lot more of in Clone Wars. I love that we got to see a lot more of Ahsoka's character.
Mm-hmm.
We saw some great interactions between her and Darth Maul in that finale. And yeah, speaking of Darth Maul, holy shit. Like, dude, just totally revamped his character in this series and has become like one of my favorite Sith because of this show.